for watching Weddings by Cled, and welcome back to another Meeting the Dream Team, like my favorite series, because these are the people that make weddings and events happen. And today, well, as you can see, I'm wearing the shirt. We are talking to Jolina, a great friend of mine, master makeup artist who works on making beautiful faces for so many of our events. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fabulous.
How far back do we go? Like, I was thinking, when did we actually, because you're like just you're like family to me.
Absolutely.
When did we actually like start off doing stuff together?
2006.
6?
Homestead.
Oh my gosh.
At the homestead, it was the bride that she hand calligraphied her invitations. Each one.
She did each one herself. 2006? That's like... I'm terrible at math, but that's a lot of years ago.
I'm telling my age.
Yeah. So that's when you were at, you were at one of the spas. And I think I was a client, and we got together, and you told me what you do, and we've been doing stuff together ever since.
Rest is history.
Well, you're dream team material, girl.
Yay.
Yeah. And you check all the boxes because you do a great job, and this is what the dream team is about, you know. You do an amazing job, you provide a great service, but you also make people feel comfortable and you have fun with it, because makeup and hair are the first things that happen in the wedding day.
Oh, yeah.
And that's...
I'm with them the whole morning.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun.
It is fun. And you make it fun because you kind of like set the tone for everything going on. And if that's not like positive and happy and joyful, I mean, the rest of the day is like, eh.
Yep.
So, and you do that so well.
Thank you.
Yeah. And sometimes they keep you on. Sometimes I see you at the reception.
I know.
What's that all about?
I bring a dress.
They invite you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you probably get to do touch-ups throughout the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can definitely hire me for that.
Yeah. So what's going on in the world of wedding makeup? Like what's trending right now? What are they asking for?
Lots of lashes.
Lashes. It's all about the lashes.
All about the lashes.
And they make such a difference too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I get sad when they're like, no, I don't think I'll choose those. What?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to show some before and afters.
Oh, yeah.
Because
good idea.
I think they're super important. Like right now you're wearing lashes and I'm not.
How did you know?
So, yeah, no. And they just make you feel glamorous.
They do.
And
it's an instant like, oh, flutter.
It is, yeah. So what are the different styles of lashes? Is this just a one-day thing, or are we talking more like semi-permanent? What are you offering?
All of that.
Okay, and that's determined
by the bride.
By the bride when they first meet with you.
Yeah.
And so they're asking for it.
Yes.
It's not just an offering that you're...
Correct.
Okay.
They used to not. And
Yeah.
now it's everybody, all 10 bridesmaids want them. I'm like, yay.
Yeah. So like full set...
Depending.
Yeah.
Some girls just want the clusters or the edges. A lot of them want all of it.
Yeah, yeah. And they stay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to have like lashes all like,
Right.
Well, then that's why you're so good at what you do.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, if we don't want lashes in the champagne. Or, that's not a good thing.
That would be bad.
Yeah, so lashes are big. And so are you finding, because I have so much trust and faith in you, and I know you do such a great job. I usually put you with my brides and you do your thing. But tell me more about the process of kind of, how do you find out like what they need? Like, do they bring you pictures, or do you just kind of look at them and assess what's needed, to make them picture ready? And
well, originally, like, they're going to probably find me on social media, and they're going to go through my galleries. They're going to see, each bride, I think, in my pictures looks very natural and classic, and like you said, timeless.
Timeless, yeah.
That's a good word.
They
I like
look
that.
like themselves.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's really important, I think.
And then, sending messages on social media or text messages are fine, but to have a conversation on the phone.
Oh, yeah, it's like unheard of these days.
Right? But it makes them, I think, way more at ease for me to talk to them and tell them, hey, I've been doing this almost 23 years.
23 years?
I know. I'm telling my
When'd you
age
start
again.
when you were 12? Right. not far from it. You were pretty young when you started out in this biz.
Yeah.
And what got you excited about it?
I've been thinking about that in the last couple of days. And I think it actually goes back to high school.
Oh, wow.
A teacher sat me aside and was like, I want to make a modeling club, and I want you to be the president.
Ooh.
Okay. But we took in guys, girls.
Yeah.
There was no criteria.
Yeah.
But really, it became a self-esteem class. And the way it made me feel when they like were on the runway, and originally they would be kind of timid and shy, and the next thing you know, they're sashaying. I was like, that's their confidence.
Yeah.
I did that. I helped. Yeah. So even like with the bride, it's the same thing. So I think it goes all the way back to that. And then my first job, I was a shampoo girl. And, I was thrown into the beauty world. So
Yeah, so it started off early. Yeah. And that's why you're so personable, I think, and your passion really shows through. I don't think I knew that, how you started doing that. And, I think you have a gift in that you take their inner beauty and you enhance it. Because anybody can like get on Instagram and throw on
absolutely.
makeup but
tutorials.
You see what's inside, and you're just enhancing that, and that's where the whole self-esteem comes. I mean, look at it's therapy. It's a form of therapy. I've seen where people go in and make up patients in hospitals, and you just feel so much better when you can look at yourself and see that shine.
I did makeup for one of our friends, a common friend recently, and I handed her the mirror and she literally started crying. It was like hugging me, like I've never felt so, and that's way more better than lashes or lipstick.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not wearing waterproof, so don't get me too started here.
I might cry too. Emotional.
Gosh.
It's just makeup.
So what drives you? Like, what drives you to keep doing it?
How my heart feels when I leave.
Yeah.
I feel like I was a part of this wonderful event that they'll look back on and think, man, I loved that makeup artist. She was so great. That makes me feel wonderful.
Yeah. And it shows. It shows. It shows when you walk in. It shows with your energy and your enthusiasm about it. And not only are they going to say, oh boy, that makeup artist was great. They've got something, their pictures.
Absolutely.
And this is, this is one of the number one reasons to do professional makeup, right?
Yes. They spent how much money on a photographer?
Right.
Why not compliment with makeup?
Right.
Yeah.
So and there are a number of reasons, but I think, would you say like the photography is probably up there?
Oh yeah.
Capturing and
videography. Yeah, of course. And then makeup is just a marriage to that. When girls choose not to, I feel like I could look at the pictures and know which one had it and which one didn't.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not that they're bad at it. It's just that I'm on the professional side and this is what I do.
And even if they are really good at doing their own makeup, I mean, there's you don't want to do your own makeup on your wedding day.
Let me take care of it.
Yeah.
You drink champagne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have fun with your girls.
Exactly.
Your mom.
It's like it's a service. It's something to it's a time to like relax in a day that can like be very stressful.
Absolutely.
Just kind of sit back and relax and just it feels good.
It does.
I mean, it's like when you are putting
the brushes,
that foundation on,
right?
It's like it's like a little massage. What you got?
Like this.
Yes. See, it's like, look at the difference. I'm ready to get married.
Right.
I'm ready to walk down the aisle, because you feel good. Instead of me having, here's the difference.
Does it look good?
Right. Me doing it, you doing it. I mean, did you see the difference there?
Right.
Yeah. So, did you see that? Yeah. So, budget. I mean, we can't not talk about budget. Are you, and I know it can get pricey, and I tell my girls with the 9 bridesmaids, when you have 9 bridesmaids, you get 9 bouquets, you got 9 makeups, you got 9 hairs, you got 9 gifts. So are you finding that your brides are, paying for their bridal parties? Are they having their bridesmaids pay on their own? What's the pattern there?
Right now, I think the age group of girls getting married is normally always the same, 25 to maybe 30. And I think most of those girls have been in so many weddings.
True. Yeah.
They know what to expect now. So they pay for their own. Now, a lot of brides will want to pay for it altogether, but then a lot of the bridesmaids will pay. Because I think they just know, like, oh, it's a wedding. Hair, makeup, nails. And so, yeah, I think more they pay individually.
But when the bride's paying, they're like, yeah.
Exactly.
So how does that all work? Does like everybody Venmo you, or do you get it ahead of time?
Yeah, well, on my contract it says, it needs to be paid either ahead or day. So Venmo's the most popular right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cash is always nice though.
Cash is king.
Just saying.
You're just saying. So in your book that you're going to write, Behind the Lips, okay, a chapter, we got to have one chapter that's got some funny stories in it, if not more than one chapter. So you must have something like.
Something that comes to mind.
I like the stories.
You'll love this story. So when I was 20, I started makeup behind the counter at one of our, big department stores. And we had this trainer. And I loved her. She was so amazing. She was from New York, actually. And so their goal at that time is to sell the product. Had nothing to do with artistry. So at the end of it, she lines up all the products that we've now learned. And she says, now when you're about to close on a client, if you do her makeup and then hand her the mirror, what's the first thing that she does? So I'm going to do your makeup right now. I'm going to hand you the mirror. No.
No. That's not what she did?
No.
Oh.
If they do this with their hair.
Oh, like this?
You've sold them.
Really?
And people do it all the time.
Oh, wow.
I will hand them the mirror, and I know instantly that I'm good. They're like, oh.
So everybody does that?
Yep. If they like their makeup.
Really? Interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
And even the ones that maybe don't.
Yeah.
Then I know something's coming.
So
like, could I add?
Is that like they're kind of putting the final touches? Like,
right. They're feeling themselves.
Now that brings me to hair. Do you? They're both just as important as each other, right? I mean, for an event, you can't really have one without the other.
I agree.
Yeah.
I did my hair yesterday for something.
Yeah.
It does not look like this, and somebody professional did it today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it makes, and again, you've spent all this money on this photographer.
Right.
It's a marriage.
You need the whole look.
Yeah.
You need the whole look. So speaking of products, you're doing these ladies' makeup usually pretty early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So do you have any secret hidden gem magic products that keep them looking camera fresh all day long?
I did bring some products.
What you got?
Well, it's more what you get. Let's try to sell QVC. No. You can buy this for $29.99.
3 installments.
Three payments.
So what are your go-tos?
So I brought these things today just to talk about, it's more about like time management. When you're doing makeup and we've got a timeline and then I've got to send her to someone else, photographer, videography.
Sure.
So I brought these. Smashbox is probably number one with their primers. They always have, and
it's green.
Right.
Yeah.
So even if I don't see redness on your skin right now, you're going to be nervous. You're going to be drinking, maybe. So you're going to turn red. So this will help combat that.
Okay, so the green.
Obviously, if you have rosacea, if you have a sunburn, but really it's to maintain, hopefully, a neutral skin tone all day.
Okay.
So that's why I go to that.
And that goes under the foundation.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then next, I thought I would talk about, again, time management. I've got about 40 minutes per face.
And some of the faces you've never seen before.
Oh, yeah.
Well, probably most of them.
Right.
Because you just do the dry run on the bride.
Right.
Which is highly recommended.
Yes.
Anyway,
So I need products that are going to give me what pigment, quick, and I want it to see results. So I brought this really cool. It's brand new. My friend who sells the Motives Cosmetics, we're going to add her in there.
Okay.
But this really pretty palette.
Oh, yeah. Gorgeous.
And so I know by looking, oh, I know that one's going to be what I just need right there. Bam, next on to something else. So again, it's just about that I know that it is going to give me the results that I need. This is a really cool product. This is Blink. They actually, do you remember the heated eyelash curler that I used to sell?
That scared me. Yeah.
This was the company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's why I knew about this.
Yeah.
So when you're doing your eyebrows, let's say you were doing your eyebrows, do you put any like highlighter underneath? And every day, sure. But in the picture.
Not every day. But today I did.
Right.
but not yesterday.
Right. Tomorrow, different story.
Yeah.
But just to add this, you know, underneath, it gives you a little bit more drama than maybe just a soft shadow. So again, I need
Dimension.
it to be.
Yeah.
Yep. So I need quick, and this really helps a lot.
Yeah, and those are well used.
And then I've bought this product probably 3 times. I love this. I used it on you, and I told you should buy it. Peaches and cream.
Oh, okay.
But it's blush on one side and highlighter on the other.
And you blend them all together?
You can.
Yeah.
Or I normally just do the blush on one and the highlighter on the other.
Okay, and who is that by?
Jane Iredale.
Okay, love her stuff. Yeah.
Good for your skin. Let's put some on you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that adds kind of a,
Yes, sir.
yeah, anything that makes me look younger, Jolina, you know that, right? That's all. That's the only directive I ever give you when I do my makeup. Make me look hot, make me look young.
Amen.
So timing can be a very, you know, like with weddings, you know, we got to be ready for that first look. We got to be ready for those photographers to come in and videographers. How much time do you recommend? How early do you recommend starting makeup? And I guess, you know, of course, it depends on the number of people you're doing.
Yeah,
But,
I normally...
so we got to be ready for first look at 1:30. And we've got, you know, 7 bridesmaids, 2 moms, and a bride.
Yeah.
What time should we be up?
We should be up early.
Yeah.
8,
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everybody needs to be ready. And that's the great thing about these girls that I'm talking about in this age. They know that.
Right.
So luckily I can walk in and they already know. They've got, you know, the space set up. They're ready. They're taking turns. And it's a very fluid day.
Okay, but come on. I'm sure there's been a time that some bridesmaids have kind of like, you know,
I
showed up 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
You know,
I've
and-
gone to the hotel here in town and they're still in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
still-
Yeah, these are the stories I want.
So I just sat down and I thought, well, I'm going to get paid. So, yeah, whenever you want to wake up, I'll do your makeup.
Yeah.
So they were an hour behind.
Yeah. But that's on them, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, and I know you tell them, and that's when we work together. I mean, we've got our timeline and we have all the other vendors, you know, on our radar. And that's one of the nice things about the whole dream team. And another reason to do this professionally is because it's not only about putting makeup on a face, but it's about being aware of what's going on.
Absolutely.
And you are great at that, you know, I mean, and we all, like, we've got our group, you know, and you know that, you know, detail shots are coming up and, you know, the planner's got the timeline and this has to happen. And that's why it's really important to have a professional.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Stay on track.
Yay.
So.
Jolina does makeup.
I know. I love your shirts.
You can have it.
I can?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, there's only one you, Jolina, and there's a lot of brides out there. And I know, as you know as well as I do, it's been a crazy year with everybody rescheduling, and next year is very busy.
Yes.
So what kind of time frame do you need for bookings?
I have about 15 booked already for next year.
15 weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
October, there's one Saturday left.
Okay. Oh, yeah, October. I'm surprised there's one left.
I know.
Yeah. Which one? Which one?
Which one? Not the 30th, the one above that. 23rd?
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Okay. All
Isn't that
right.
funny? We know our Saturdays.
Oh, we know our Saturdays.
We got our Saturdays.
That is a Saturday next year, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I think, and I will testify to that. I mean, once you know, get the ring on the finger, right? Get a date, and you know you want makeup, you know, book your dry run, book your makeup artist, because, you know, there's one you, and I know you've got some helpers, but they're with you. So, you know, I mean, you can only do so many weddings, so we got to get on that.
I hate to say no,
Yeah.
but I have to a lot.
You snooze, you lose. It's always great to have you. I just love working with you.
Thank you.
So guys, thanks again for watching Weddings by Cled and one of my favorite series, Meeting the Dream Team. Today we talked about makeup and how important it is to look good from the inside to the outside. Please subscribe as always. It'll bring you fresh new content every single week and help me realize my dreams.